You just don't have the talent to draw well because you weren't born with it. Why do my colors look like they've been through the blender? Not stiffly follow the order of the lectures simply because it is presented that way.
내 목소리 들으면 갑자기 말문이 턱하고 막힐 것만 같아 갑작스런 말에
First off, I wanted to say a big thank you to all of you who supported me in your own ways after watching My Week This Was video. Your likes, subscribes, and heartwarming comments all are very meaningful to me. I was in no way expecting the video and the feeling-focused method to even have the potential to help so many people, because I am very new to this way of planning and doing things as well. Just like today's video, I'll also be sharing my thoughts on continuing to experiment with this method in the future. For this week's My Week This Was, the feeling I want to focus on is improved. After asking myself a few questions, such as, what knowledge gap would you like to fill? What personal project have you been struggling with that, if addressed, would give you a sense of progress? Is there a skill or area of personal growth that, if given the opportunity to focus on, would make you feel more capable and confident? Is there a fear or limitation you've been struggling with that, if given the opportunity to overcome, would be transformative for you? I found out that I specifically want to feel improved in my drawing. Some of you know that I started this channel posting drawing videos, and I generally like drawing as an activity to decompress and relax. Even though I really do enjoy it, I often encounter challenges that I don't know how to resolve. Why does my mug look top-heavy? How can I salvage this ice cream so it doesn't look melted? Why do my colors look like they've been through the blender? Why am I spending 4 hours on this when it only takes others a few strokes? I power through these challenges most of the time and post my work anyway, knowing that it does take time to get better. But sometimes I feel like I simply do not have the bandwidth mentally to battle the annoying yet very clear voice that says, you just don't have the talent to draw well because you weren't born with it. Realizing the toll it takes on me over time, I decide to take action to change this before this voice takes over me. I started doing some research on ways to systematically improve drawing, not just as an interest, but also a skill that I want to invest in and continue to improve on. And I came across a course called How to Draw, taught by Professor David Brody from the University of Washington. This course is on a free streaming platform called Canopy. I accessed it through my city library, and it looks like a university login will work too. I read through the overview of the course, and from what I can see in the workbook, the level of detail and depth is exactly the type of learning I was looking for. Knowing that this course has 36 episodes and 18 hours in total, I'm not aiming to finish everything this week. What I'll do, though, is to make sure to study every day and apply what I learned into practice throughout the week. Let me show you what that looks like. I worked through 12 lectures over 5 days, and I truly think that this is an amazing course. Not only because it touches on the key concepts in a stacking fashion, as in starting with lines, then moving up to shapes, aggregate shapes, how to create volume, to finally designing composition using lines. but also because I get the sense that every single sentence in the lecture is enlightening and gives me so much to think about. Just like the introduction of the course said, the lectures are distilled from 4 decades of study, studio work, and teaching. I also love that there are lots of examples to accompany those key concepts in each lecture, making all the important information much easier to understand. I then spent the rest of the week reviewing my notes, connecting the dots on the information I learned, and trying to apply them into drawing practices. I started this process using my iPad, since I'm more familiar with digital drawing than paper drawing.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees.
I hesitated when it came to moving the practice from digital to paper. I was nervous because it's been months since I last used an actual pencil and paper pad. To make matters worse, I have not done much sketching before. I eventually decided to give it a try anyway because one thing I learned in the course is that in order to improve, not only should I not shy away from what I'm not good at, I should apply myself with extra energy to the things that I have less of a knack for.
And I will try to fix what has been broken and take this weight off my shoulders, cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves.
I was really happy to see the results. I know I still have a long way to go, but overcoming my hesitation and seeing that I was able to produce this style of drawing made me feel so proud.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
Some of you were asking to see me try this feeling-focused planning in personal projects. I'm happy to say that with this learning experience, my week this was, as a backward planning method, works really well. Aside from fueling with motivation to take in and digest some quite challenging concepts in the lectures and putting in the work to apply them, my goal to feel improved also helped me to not stiffly follow the order of the lectures simply because it is presented that way. I jumped to more advanced lecture topics such as value and color theory because they are topics that I want to learn more about from the get-go. And I know that key information from these lectures will re-emerge when I go back to the topics in the middle because everything is connected. This helps me feel a sense of agency. I'm truly improving the way that best suits me. Specifically, there are a few things that I feel I have improved on. The first one is the entire concept of drawing. For the longest time, I thought drawing is looking at an image and then copy that image onto a piece of paper. But with these 12 lectures, I learned that drawing is about suggesting, making things appear a certain way, and creating an illusion. As Professor Brody said in the lecture, we cannot draw a person sitting in a room. We can only draw lines that create an illusion of a person sitting in a room. Also, we need to draw what we see, how things actually appear, not what we think we see, what we think they should look like. I also feel my patience for drawing has improved. Many things need to be laid out in place before the action of drawing can take place. How do I want to compose my drawing? What emotions do I want to convey? Where do I want my focal point to be? I was used to pulling out pen and paper and start making marks right away, but now I know to take my time to analyze the entire image, from structure to object first, and start to create once I have answers to those essential questions. More importantly, I feel I have an improved perspective on the concept of talent. Perspiration leads to inspiration. Talent is important, but as Professor Brody said, it's hard to tell how talented someone is before they've put in a considerable amount of work. Just because I am yet able to produce pieces I am satisfied with doesn't mean I don't have what it takes to get better or have positive impact on those who look at my work, as long as I keep improving and not shy away from what I'm not good at. Because art comes in different forms. The artwork remains whether one understands it or not. My takeaway is that I'll respect anyone's hard work, even if I don't find it helpful, because someone else might. Thank you for following along this journey and going through another My Week This Was with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go